What's up guys, NepentheZ here and welcome to another episode of Draft to Glory. In the last episode we had one of the best teams I've pulled but one of the worst performances I've put in, getting kicked out in the very first round to an opponent that was far superior to me. So in today's episode, hopefully we can change that and try and get ourselves into at least a sort of semi-final or final. I'm going to try and not build a La Liga team today, but if it does come about, then it does come about. I'll try and push it to BPL or maybe Serie A, because I don't really try those leagues too much. Anyways guys, how are you guys doing on any Draft to Glory accounts that you have? I know a few of you guys have got yourself some accounts where you strictly play drafts on, so let me know how you guys do on those. And what did you guys get in your free packs from EA? 235k packs, 125k pack. Hopefully you all had a good Christmas, and let's see who we get as our captains. Now, as per usual guys, if you could drop a thumbs up on the video, let's try and get this over 8,000 likes. That would be absolutely awesome. Only two formations that really interest me here are the 4-1-2-1-2 or the 4-3-3 defend. The 4-3-3 defend, definitely one of my most popular formations this year, and the formation we are going to pick. So our captains are Hulk, Di Maria, Lionel Messi, Zlatan Ibrahimovic, and Laurent Koscielny. So it doesn't really leave us too much. I'm not going to take Hulk because you're limiting yourself massively taking someone from Brazil with the Russian league. We could go with Di Maria or Ibrahimovic, but there is a better Di Maria card out there that we could potentially go for. I think, is there a 93 Ibrahimovic as well? I think there is. You're never really going to take Laurent Koscielny as a captain, which limits us to Lionel Messi. Now, I don't really want to go La Liga. We don't have to build into La Liga, but just as a captain, we're going to take Lionel Messi just to see, maybe we'll put him on the bench as a super sub. And there we have it. So, now my choices are a little bit more interesting for me. We could go Bundesliga and take Robben and move that way around. We could go Serie A with Higuain, who I loved in one of the episodes that we actually won the draft in. Or we could go with Aguero or Daniel Sturridge. I think based on the 4-star skill moves and the 3-star of Sturridge with the 2-star weak foot, we're going to go with Sergio Aguero. He actually gets a link with Messi as well, which is very nice indeed. Now on the left hand side, oh my god, you just can't not. Like, we've got some great choices here. Inform Insigne, Pedro, who links with Aguero up front, Neymar, who's a great player to pick, Royce, had we taken that, Robben would have got a good link. But you can't not pick the highest rated player in the game with Cristiano Ronaldo. It's just, you just can't not. It's one of those things where I really want to not have to pick the La Liga players, but if that's all that's being offered to me, that's what we're gonna pretty much have to take. So in anticipation of building BPL, not La Liga, and using Ronaldo and Messi as subs, we're gonna take Morgan Schneiderlin on this one, and hopefully we'll get a different left wing from the BPL somewhere else in the game. And we get 5 midfielders here. None of them are useful actually to any. We've literally got 4 Serie A players and 1 Bundesliga. There's no Portuguese, there's no French, there's no Italian. No, there is an Italian. Sorry, there's no Argentinian. None of these players really help us. We're going to have to go with Valero just in case the Spanish links are the ones that we need to finish this team up, which is more likely than anything else. And we'll go with Czech Tiote here on the other side to link with the BPL again. Now, we're risking a lot here because we could end up with a team, that's just an absolute mismatch and a pile of shit. But hopefully we get the BPL players that we need. Some nice players here. Danilo would work. Piszczek not so much. Verhagen, Korb not so much. Of course, Nathaniel Klein is the player we are going to go for. Gets that BPL link with Czech Tiote. Oh my god. Oh wow. So that is an insane set of centre-backs. We get second informed Thiago Silva. Or is it informed Thiago Silva? Just informed Thiago Silva. Informed Chiellini. Informed Koscielny. John Terry and Vincent Kompany. Now, we could have picked Koscielny there as a captain. I'm now really glad that we didn't pick him as a captain because he is now going into the team as one of the centre-backs. And we're going to swap those 2 bad boys around. And Morgan Schneiderlin there gets a strong link with Koscielny that obviously really helps the team. And then in goal, do we get a BPL goalkeeper? We get Pantilimon. Informed Pantilimon, no less. Not a bad card, not a great card, but not a bad card, and really helps with the chemistry for the rest of the defence. So next up we have got 2 BPL players there, Zuma or Funes Mori. Zuma has got a little bit more pace, a little bit better shooting, much worse dribbling, same defending and physical. Let's take a look at the work rates. Medium 6'3", medium 6'1". It's going to be Zuma. It's going to be Kurt Zuma. He also gets a strong link with Laurent Koscielny as well, which is very, very helpful. And last but not least, to complete the team, can we get a BPL left back? We cannot. Who do we have? So Boca would work there. He'll get a link with Tiote. Not crazy good for the chemistry, but it is better than nothing. So what we're going to need from the midfield and attack is one BPL midfielder and a BPL left wing, which will be helpful. And in this instance, we get none of those, but we do get Gareth Bale. Now, I'm tempted to take Neymar, just so we could go with Ronaldo, Neymar and Messi up front, or use him as a super sub. But I'm going to take Gareth Bale on the off chance that we get Aaron Ramsey to go there as well. And of course, Gareth Bale, for me, one of my favourite players in the game. Would love to use him in the draft. I've used him in regular teams and stuff, and he's good. Not great, but good. Going forwards there, no one really helpful for us there. Gignac doesn't help, Zuniga doesn't help. Lucas and Aurier, both kind of useless. We'll take Lucas for that super sub, that pace as a super sub. Hopefully Messi and Ronaldo are actually going to be super subs for us as well. We'll have to find out with what we can get out of this. And there is a left wing that we so desperately needed for this team. It's Alexis Sanchez, and he's one of the huge ones for us because he gets a good link. Well, he links up himself perfectly. He gives Aguero another link, and Messi already draws a link from Aguero. So just one more BPL midfielder is all we need to pretty much get 100 chemistry on this team. We've got some options, we've got some chance, and we've got to hope that we get lucky. We're going to take Lukaku on this occasion. Once again, I suppose we could put him there. He gives some links to the midfielders. It helps the chemistry a lot. He doesn't get perfect chem, he only gets 3 chem. What does Valero get? Valero only gets 4 chem, so it's definitely much better to have Lukaku in that midfield slot rather than Valero, which is pretty decent. And last but not least, for the reserves, we get ourselves no one that's really going to help us there. Cameron, not bad. Falque, not bad. We're going to go with Cameron just because another BPL player. We could probably actually put him there. And no, we actually get less chem there. We won't be doing that. So to finish off the bench, we get 1 goalkeeper, 2 defenders, 2 midfielders, 2 attackers. We're going to start off with a goalkeeper. I think we'll move into the... oh my God, 4 informs. None of them are helpful. We get Buffon there. I kind of wish I took Chiellini now. Have we got a Frenchman here? We have. Steve Mandanda is a godsend there because he's going to be the guy that goes in the net and gives us the same links that Pantilimon gives us. So happy days with that one. We're going to move into the midfielders next. 1 central BPL midfielder is all we're looking for. Raheem the Dream Sterling is exactly what we needed out of that. He even gives a strong link to Sergio Aguero should we get rid of Messi or should we... get rid of Sanchez, not that we would do anyway, but yeah, he gives a strong link there. Raheem the Dream goes in the middle. Absolutely fantastic stuff for this team. And then we get, wow, Santi and Bastian Schweinsteiger. What I'm going to do is probably take Schweinsteiger and replace him for Czech Tiote because Santi doesn't fit the CDM role as well as Bastian does. So we're going to put him in there. We do lose a bit of chemistry on that left back. Hopefully we can get a BPL defender. Alright, this is interesting now because we could go with Kurzawa and get the French link, which wouldn't be too bad. We could go with Coleman and put him off chem over on the left-hand side, which wouldn't be too bad. Or we could take Otamendi and play him off chem. I think what we're going to do is we're going to take Kurzawa, the French left-back. We're going to put him in there. And then we're going to swap these 2 around. And now Kurzawa gets perfect chem. The only person in the entire teams that don't get perfect chem is Raheem the Dream on 9, which is okay. Bastian Schweinsteiger on 6. And so far, Lionel Messi on 7. But we still got 3 positions to fill in yet. So that could still potentially change. The final defender we're going to get is going to be nobody helpful. We get 1 BBVA French centre-back, or sorry, left-back, and we don't really need any of these guys. So we'll take the French guy here, just in case, again, in case we do actually get a BBVA midfielder, we can put Ronaldo in that left wing and play around with a team like that. But we'll see what we get in the last 2 positions now, guys. We get ourselves Insigne, Konoplyanka, El Shaarawy, Martins and Promes. We're going to take Insigne for that super sub. And then the final position on the team... It's not going to be helpful. It's not going to be unhelpful, but it's not going to be helpful. Now, we could put Depay in here. It would give Schweinsteiger the better chem. It just depends. Do I play Messi and Schweinsteiger on, 7 and 6? Or do I play Depay on 6 and Schweinsteiger on 9? I think we do that, and we use Messi, Ronaldo, and Bale as our super subs, and we'll see what we can get as a high-rated team here as well. I reckon we could probably get a 186 after we put all the better players into the team, and I'm very happy with how this team's looking. Actually, I think we've got a strong foundation here. Definitely something that should allow us to be able to have the chance to win the entire division. So we don't get a 186, we get a 185. I wonder what if I put Messi up there, what we get. It's still a 185. So as long as if we can get a BPL manager, happy days. If we can't get a BPL manager, there we go, we get a BPL manager. Makes no odds, no ends there. BPL manager goes in, we get 100 chem, it's a 185 team. Our best players aren't even on the pitch. The highest rated players that we have, Messi, Ronaldo and Bale, didn't even make the starting lineup, although what a trio that would have been up front. Would have been nice. If we did get Aaron Ramsey, I probably would have played about with it a bit more. But yeah, really nice team. The only player off chem is Depay up there at right wing. Very nice. We've got ourselves Ronaldo, Messi, Bale, really strong bench. Probably one of the greatest attacks you will never use. Messi, Ronaldo, Bale, inform Ronaldo, inform Bale. You show people that attack, you're like, how could you not use that? Well, that's because we built into a BPL team for today. So it's not a full BPL team. We've got Kurzawa and Mandanda out of the French league, which is pretty decent. Both French players link up with the French players in the BPL team. And we've got French managers just to give that extra chem where it was needed. And yeah, this is going to be the team, guys, that we go into the first round with. Let's go. So guys, into the gameplay we go, and we start off against a 4-3-2-1 team. Very nice team indeed. He's got Inform Bale, the Cristiano Ronaldo, a full La Liga team, something that I probably should have gone for myself in this episode, but I decided to give the BPL team a go. And the FIFA gameplay for me feels weird right now. After the patch, I kind of got used to the adjustments. But then for some reason, things feel different. My passing is kind of gone a little bit even worse than before the patch. And for me, my defense has gone back to pre-patch. Does that make sense? So not the last patch, but the patch before. My biggest issue with this game, for me personally, not with the actual game, just my own gameplay, was the fact that I constantly got hit on the counter-attack. The same is true now. For the last sort of like 5 or 6 days of this game, most of my goals, I'd say probably around 80% of my goals, come from counter-attacks, come from me losing possession of the ball, my opponent playing 1 or 2 passes and then just scoring a goal. And you see it over and over again in today's video. I did go 2-1 down in this game on the stroke of half time, but, you know, I felt in control of this game. I definitely felt like I was a better player, and I showed that in the second half. Getting a penalty here, Raheem the Dream Sterling gets taken down in the box. It might have been Nathaniel Klein, actually, that got taken down there. It was Klein, wasn't it? It was either Klein or Sterling. It was one of the right-hand-sided players, even though Sterling plays in the middle for me. You know what I mean. He was on the right-hand side. I still can't even see who that is there. I think it was Sterling. But anyway, got taken down, got a red card. Cristiano Ronaldo steps up, pops that in back of the net. 2-2 against 10 men, 58th minute there. This game's as good as done. You know, I'm not going to lose from here. That's exactly what happened. I didn't go on and lose from here. A few minutes later, we end up picking up the loose ball. He's now got no left back after Felipe Luis got sent off. I abused that with Gareth Bale. Got into the space there. As you can see, I did make some substitutions. Squared it across to Sergio Aguero. And Sergio Aguero was there to make it 3-2. And then just shortly after that goal went in, we made it 4-2. It is literally a minute or so later. The long ball up from Kurzawa there into the feet of Sanchez. He's got the keeper off his line. He's got some space and some pace there. Gets past the first defender, gets past the second defender, and then Sanchez smashes that one home to make it 4-2. And that is where this guy decided he had had enough. He paused the game in the 64th minute and quit the game. He didn't want to see any more of this game. So we move into the next game, and we come up against a very nice 3-5-2 team. Chemistry not overly great, but still good enough. Every player is on pretty much at least 7 chem. I actually think he could have got more chem if he swapped Mangala and Skirtle around. He's got a very good, very quick, very attacking team. And for some reason, I just conceded chance after chance after chance against this guy. One of my worst performances in this game. You know, actually, crazily enough, in spite of what the scoreline is going to end out to be, I I had a lot of chances, and for me, my opportunities just wouldn't go. And you see me here, I've got 3 guys on Sterling there. 2 of them actually run into him and tackle him, and the ball still pops back to Sterling. He puts it in the back of the net. It was one of those games for me, and I've learned very quickly over the last sort of 4 or 5 days that these one of those games for me actually come more often than ever before, and that was just one of these. Everything this guy touched turned to gold, turned to goals. Everything I had just turned to missed opportunity after missed opportunity. Again, another block there, falls to Inzaghi. Block there with Kazawa, falls to Inzaghi again, and Inzaghi puts out the far post, and Ronaldo with another header. I think that's the 4th header in this game. In this episode I'd conceded already, and I'd only conceded 6 goals at this point. We did have a chance to get back into the game. Bastian Schweinsteiger put a penalty in the back of the net. I'm thinking after 40 minutes here, I've still got a chance. I'm not out of this game yet, you know. There was still some hope and some possibility. Once again, as you can see here, you see above Schweinsteiger's head there, if you rewind the video, the power bar goes full. The reason why the power bar goes full is because I hold clear there, not pass. All I tried to do was clear the ball, and Schweinsteiger just rolls it into Inzaghi's feet, and Inzaghi's not going to miss from there. And then once again, getting hit on the counter-attack. At this point, 57 minutes in, I'm kind of all or nothing. I'm throwing Hail Marys. I've got Koscielny up front as well. I'm playing all-out attack. He just walks around a couple of my tackles there, and Yaya Toure finishes beautifully. I can't take anything away from my opponent. He played a very good game. As I say, it was a very back and forth game. He took his chances. I didn't take my chances, and one of my biggest problems right now is the fact that I'm not only taking my chances, but also I'm not defending very well at all, and it's starting to become a huge problem. Koscielny up front there as well. He did manage to get a goal, made it 6-2. I actually had a chance to make it 6-3 2 times before once again I lost the ball. Sterling plays one pass. Schweinsteiger there into I can't wait. It might have been into Schweinsteiger. I can't remember. Schneiderlin, I think. Lose the ball. He plays one pass. Inzaghi manages to beat the defender again, and bang, puts it in the back of the net. 7-2 was the final score. We get knocked out in the second round. The only thing I can say is it's an improvement on the last episode. Last episode we lost in the first round. This time we lose in the second round. I hate this run of misfortune. Hopefully we can change it in the next episode. Let's get into the packs and see if we can recoup any of our 15,000 coins that we paid to enter. Let's go. So guys, there we have it. Another really disappointing draft. I don't know what it is with FIFA. It's been really strange for me since the patch, since like the most recent title update. The first 4 days after the title update, I was crushing people. Like I went on like a 50 or 60 game win streak. Any game that I lost was narrow margins. Out of nowhere, everything fell apart. I went through losing multiple times on stream, off stream, in videos, off videos, losing by 5 or 6 goals rather than 1 or 2 goals, and I just don't understand what is different. This is supposed to be noob season, like, the Christmas noobs. This is when a whole bunch of people that never played the game typically pick up the game, and it makes for easier gameplay for like 3 or 4 weeks. But it seems to be that I'm the noob on this occasion because I can't get a win. I'm winning narrowly. I'm conceding so many goals recently, and I'm just generally playing bad. And it's frustrating for me that I'm playing bad because, I want you guys to see good gameplay. I pride myself on being good at this game. I never claim to be the best at this game, but I am definitely good on this game. And to lose 7-2 in a game that I really tried in, even when I was 4-0 down, I almost pulled it back and I got it to 4-1. I had a chance to make it 4-2. He countered, made it 5-1. I made it 5-2. I had a chance to make it 5-3. He countered, made it 6-2. Like it was just one of those games that just got away from me, and it is very frustrating because I know I'm better than that. And it's only me that's to blame and is at fault as well. So it is very frustrating. Let's send all that to the trade pile. But what can you do about it? Hey, that's FIFA. You win some, you lose some. You learn more from your losses than you do from your wins. So hopefully I can use that. Go ahead and grow on that and try and figure out what's wrong, whether it's the formation that I'm using, the style of play that I'm using, the players that I'm using. There's got to be something there that I'm doing that's just not right, that I'm going to be able to fix and get back on top of playing this game. But right now, I'm just struggling a little bit, actually. And if any of you guys are struggling as well recently, let me know in the comment section below. It'd be interesting to see if it's kind of like a me thing or an overall thing. The packs we've got, 2 5k packs, 1 10k pack. This isn't a 15k pack because there's only 3 rare items. We're yet to get a rare player. We didn't get a single rare player in any of our 3 packs. Actually, we did. We've got a silver rare player I tell a lie. But we've got some contracts and some fitness cards that might sell. Some things there that might sell. We'll send all that to the trade pile. This Ruben Kazan shirt might sell. It's a nice shirt. 450, 400. Yeah, we could get 300 coins for this shirt. That's not too bad. Discard the rest. Did we make our money back on that after everything's said and sold? Maybe we might have done, because of the discards. We got the 1,000 coin bonus. All those players that would have discarded. There's 35 items on the trade pile. Yeah, we might well have made our 15k back off of that. It's going to be touch and go. But once again, I explained in the last episode. I'll explain it again in this episode. This series has been very stale for the last sort of 10 episodes. I can't remember exactly when it was that I hit 300,000 coins, but I do think it was about 10 episodes ago. And I'm very disappointed that I'm unable to push on. So over the next few episodes, over the next week or so, I really want to kind of take this by the scruff of the neck, go get some wins out there, and just prepare this account for when Team of the Year does come out in like 2 weeks time, 2.5 weeks time, just so that we can have a lot of fun with Team of the Year with the coins that we've generated, and then start again. Because if I'm literally up and down by a few thousand coins here or there every episode, this is going to become a very boring series, and we don't want that to happen. But this is the end of the episode, so if you guys did enjoy this, drop it a thumbs up, and I'll see you for the next one. I'm out. Peace.